We're gripping and ripping and grabbing and going, and we're talking about business, finance, faith, and family. The RV lifestyle is redefining what life is, redefining what love is, redefining what adventure is.
Did you ever choose the RV lifestyle for yourself?
What made you commit to the RV lifestyle, though?
Troy shares what his number one thing is he learned from Donald Trump on The Apprentice.
The reality is, Troy, you're fired.
What advice would you give to someone that has no formal education and no money, and how they can use that to their advantage? I'm Tom. I'm Tom.
And I'm Cherie. And I'm Cherie. And we're Enjoy the Journey.
And this is EnjoyTheJourney.Life. Our channel is all about RV living and traveling full-time. If you are new to our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down there below and ding that little bell. That way you get notified when we release a brand new video. Be sure to stick around till the end to catch the bloopers. We have an interview today with Troy McClain, and let me tell you who Troy McClain is in case you've never heard of him. You've probably heard of Donald Trump and the NBC television show The Apprentice. I've been working with Troy McClain out here in San Diego at a conference for several years now, and he is the best of the best. He's always got this incredible motivational message. He came from basically nothing, broke, no education, and built up an MBA, basically a massive bank account. I'm so glad I got just a few minutes to interview him and share it with all of you today, including what he thinks about the RV lifestyle and would the RV lifestyle be right for him. Also, what he thinks about Donald Trump and his time on The Apprentice. I'll just jump into it. Great to see you again, Troy. I always look forward to seeing you here in San Diego.
Tom, great to see you as well. I want to say thank you, everybody, for watching this YouTube channel. We're gripping and ripping and grabbing and going, and we're talking about business, finance, faith, and family.
I mean, so many questions, so little time. I got to jump right into it. We have a lot of people that are afraid to make a change, either in lifestyle, in maybe a source of income, a job. Yeah. What would you tell people like that?
You know, what I would tell people is that you got to learn to make the uncomfortable comfortable. You got to learn to make the uncomfortable comfortable. If you want to get ahead, then what you've got to do is you've got to leave behind those things that you're comfortable with. And in order to do that, you got to get into this uncomfortable state of mind.
Okay, and what would be the first step you would tell people to do that?
I think the first step, and matter of fact, let's grab a right here. You want to grab one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, good, so we don't kill ourselves. Yeah, I think the first step as we do this stuff, I think probably most importantly what you want to do when you take the first step to retraining your brain is the commitment to retrain your brain. And then the next step is ask yourself who you're going to follow. And you've heard me talk about this many times. Who do you follow? You follow those who have been where you are and are where you want to go. So identify that mentor, identify that leader, identify that person who is where you were or where you are, and they're where you want to go. And if you can identify that, you'll find out that success is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple, and it's just the first step to retraining your brain.
Absolutely, and you mentioned like a mentor, and what did you get from The Apprentice? What would be a big takeaway from being on TV on The Apprentice?
You know, with the political climate going on right now, everybody hears the word President Trump.
Right.
I knew him before he was President Trump. I knew him as Mr. Trump, and on the first season of The Apprentice, the biggest thing that I got is that there's mentors in all facets. There's mentors that can teach you what to do right, and there's mentors that can teach you what to do wrong. And so the most important thing is to identify your journey and what you get out of those mentors. The ones that are teaching you what to do right, the ones that are teaching you what to do wrong. For me on The Apprentice, what I got out of Mr. Trump was his ability to negotiate, his ability to be fearless in face of all the controversy. He was just headstrong and he would go right after it. I would liken it this way, that we've read the book Jim Collins, Good to Great. If you haven't, it's a wonderful book.
Yeah,
But
great book.
You think about things like the hedgehog versus the fox, and you just got to be that hedgehog and you go forward. If stuff starts coming down on you, buckle down, wait for the stuff to go away, and then just keep going forward.
Awesome. I've got one for you. What advice would you give to someone that has no formal education and no money, and how they can use that to their advantage?
It's a great question. What advice would I give someone that has no education, no formal education?
Formal education.
And no money. Well, that's my life. So I had no formal education. I tease everyone when I tell them I got a PhD. I was poor, hungry, and driven. I love that. I just tease everyone when I say that. So I've got a high school diploma and nothing else, yet I run a multi-million-dollar organization. And the best advice that I would give those that don't have any money and consider themselves with no formal education, first I would advise them to say, retrain your brain. Just because you didn't pay tuition does not mean you stop paying attention. So just because you didn't pay tuition does not mean you stop paying attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to those that have been where you are and are where you want to go. And when you have no money, you can still be a 1%er. You can still be a 1%er. A 1%er doesn't mean you have a ton of money in your pocket. It means you commit to making a 1% change in your life each and every day. So you can be physically and financially broke, but you can be mentally rich. And by living in that abundance, by living in that lifestyle, from here to here, it'll come to here.
Awesome. So would you ever choose the RV lifestyle for yourself?
Man, I gotta tell you, the RV lifestyle is legit. I'm a huge fan. I was just on the phone with my beautiful bride just this morning, talking about the minimalist life, talking about the RV lifestyle. We're talking about tiny houses right now.
Right.
And this is where we make the uncomfortable comfortable. In life, there's not ups and downs. There's just units of times. We turn them on the side, right? And so in the unit of time, in the 80s, it was all about the greed and being big and having the big house and big this and big that. And sometimes it takes people to catch up to that. But for me in this unit of time, I'm really starting to assess. I'm 49 years old. I'm looking around going, wait a second. Do I need this big house? Do I need 10,000 t-shirts? No, I need something Monday through Sunday. And I need to do my laundry on Sunday. So maybe I need 2 sets of shirts, 2 sets of this, 2 sets of that. But the minimalist lifestyle with the RV lifestyle, it's all about road tripping and rocking and rolling.
That's right. There's so much you can do, and I think our viewers will really appreciate hearing that. Is there anything else you'd like to share to help someone make that next step toward a life they've always dreamed of?
Yeah, it's a great question. The next step to making a life towards you've always dreamed of is really redefine your life. Don't live your life defined by somebody else's. The RV lifestyle is redefining what life is, redefining what love is, redefining what adventure is. So when someone asks where you live, you can say, I live in multiple locations, anywhere from Arizona to Alaska. Really? Absolutely. Well, where's your office? I have a mobile office, and it travels all over the world. Wow, what do you do? I'm an international business person, because you're all over. And that's that redefinition. And what I invite everyone to do, you have to look at it that way. Remember this, that success is defined by how you feel, not by how you look or by how others judge you.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you again in another few months.
Awesome. I look forward to seeing you in San Diego.
Yeah, maybe we can carve out a little more time and talk a little bit more. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.
Thanks, everybody. RV Lifestyle.
I love you, man.
I love you too, brother. Yeah, man, we've been doing this, 6 years now?
Oh my gosh, it's been a while.
I think 6, I started doing the math, I think it's 6 years.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I could sit here and talk to you for hours and hours, but they're going to be like,
yeah, let's get
where's Tom?
Yeah, where's Tom?
It's like, we got to get music.
We got to do
going.
it. So this is still your steady Eddie gig, but right now you're doing the RV, and you're just moving where your heart takes you. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I've got 2 kids that are getting married within the next year here. So yeah, so it's gonna pull us up to the cold tundra of Minnesota here for a little bit, and at least it'll be in the spring and summer months. But yeah, we like to stay on the coast. We've been in Florida for quite a while now, and
what made you commit to the RV lifestyle, though? Because you're like a seasoned AV guy. You're a seasoned producer. You can get a stable gig anywhere you want, and not that you don't have a stable gig, but you chose to put your stability on wheels.
Well, I'm a workaholic, and it was my way of balancing my wanting to work all the time and put myself out there in nature and not focus so much on work and business, and for me it brings a little more balance.
And in today's life with technology, you can have adventure and you can have stability.
Oh, totally. The changes with the internet and technology now has made this lifestyle so much of a almost no-brainer if people want to do it.
Yeah.
So
don't if, when, do it.
that's right.
RV, baby.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
All
brother.
right, we'll catch you later.
All right, I'm gonna go back in here. Where's oh look, they're stretching. I'm gonna go grab breakfast. I head out at 8:30 November. I'll see you again.
Sounds great, man.
Checking and making sure.
Make sure I'm not in trouble.
Catch you later.
Hey Tom,
Hey.
do you have the feeling of Justin Timberlake as a song we could play this morning?
I've got another song I'm supposed to play.
Okay.
So, but I might be able to work that in somewhere.
If you could,
Today.
I really got the feeling this morning.
Okay.
It would be amazing. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
I got my dancing shoes on. I'm ready.
If you are brand new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there and ring that little bell. That way you'll be subscribe button down there. I think I spit. If you are new, I need to slow down on that. Subscribe button. I think I had too much coffee this morning. If you are brand new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there and ring that little bell. That way you'll be notified when we release a brand new video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, let us know what you think by making a comment below.